Hi, so I'll be discussing the major pathway in carbohydrate metabolism. Alright, so let's dive in. So number one, we have the glycolysis. Number two, we have the gluconeogenesis. Number three, we have the pentose phosphate pathway. Four is glycogenesis. Five is glycogenolysis. Then we have the CAC, that is the citric acid cycle, or the Krebs cycle, or the tricarboxylic acid cycle. Alright, so let's dive in. So these are the pathway. This is pathway are the pathway in carbohydrate metabolism. So let's start from glycolysis, which converts glucose into what? Into 2 mole of pyruvate. That is glycolysis, also known as the glucose oxidation. It involves the breakdown of glucose into pyruvate. Then number two, you have the gluconeogenesis, that is from pyruvate back to what? Back to glucose. Do you understand? So glucogenesis is just opposite of glycolysis. If you understand that. We also have the pentose phosphate pathway, which convert the glucose phosphate to 5 carbon sugars. 5 carbon sugars, these are the ribose sugar and NADPH. So we also have the glycogenesis and the glycogenolysis. So the glycogenesis converts glucose phosphate to glycogen. This is when there is excess glucose in the body. So, and which leads to hyperglycemia. So that is excess glucose in the blood. So we have to convert it to glycogen to avoid blood pressure. So the conversion of that to glycogen is what? That is glycogenolysis. And the conversion of glycogen back to glucose phosphate, that is in a condition when there is starvation, that is there will be low glucose. So we have to convert glycogen back to glucose phosphate, and that is glycogenolysis. Hope you understand that. All right. So we have pyruvate here. So pyruvate can be converted to lactate. That is in anaerobic condition, when there is absence of oxygen, it can be converted to lactate. So lactate can also be converted back to pyruvate. So the reaction is reversible. Lactate can also be converted into pyruvate by the when the oxygen is present, that is aerobic condition, that is when oxygen is present. So this pyruvate can also be converted to acetyl-CoA, that is acetyl enzyme. That's when pyruvate enters into the citric acid cycle, or the Krebs cycle, or the TC cycle. So it is in this cycle now where the glucose is finally converted into what? Into ATP. Okay, thank you guys for listening.